It is indeed a wonderful day in the UK, and thank you so much for clicking on this video. But it could be that today is not your day, neither your week, neither your month, neither your year. And it could feel that you're in a ditch, and you have been for some time. It may be that you're experiencing angry outbursts, anxious or anxiety-inducing behaviors, or it could just be that you're low in mood and you feel sluggish and not like yourself. And to you, I would say not only am I sorry, but I would recommend that you reach out for help. Your best bet is going to your doctor, or if you're in the UK, your general practitioner, and you talk about what's on your mind and get it off your chest. I might seem like I have it all put together, but I've been reaching out to mental health services since I was about 9 for bereavement, and after that for anxiety many years after. There is no shame in having a mental health condition, and I assure you that the help is there. It is waiting, and you can have it. I also want you to know that there is so much left for you to do, and I'll be glad when you get it done. Okay. Today's video is all about mindfulness. Having a mindful, clear, carefully organized mind that is not mine, but we will get there eventually. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at a few things that help me, things like breath work, things like the things I listen to, which may or may not include my previous work with Slumber Studios, and we're also going to look at mindful awareness, what you do as you go throughout the day. So hopefully you enjoy and stay with me till the end, and you can see me do some funny weird stuff on the way up. I decided I wanted to do the full works and set up like a mindfulness hub in the living room. So I got 3 large cushions and hooked up my laptop to the soundbar to hear the meditation.
I'd just like you to just take a moment to get comfortable. Doesn't matter whether you're parked in a station.
Realistically, you would do the exercise sitting upright, but to demonstrate, I'm lying down. I'm not gonna lie, I felt a little bit self-conscious. But I've been using Headspace since I was 14, and it does help you when you need a breather. This mindfulness exercise was easily available on YouTube. Before I made the video, I asked my mum what mindfulness means to her, and she told me a moment when you can just sit and your heart is at resting place. And I think that's something we all need. I know I put a lot of pressure on myself to get things done, to always keep moving, and it makes me think of the words of the poet Phil Kay. If you get everything done, you will have it. Finally, a tight canvas, a set of untouched oils, a hand not speaking a foreign tongue, an invitation for a new self-portrait in the empty hours. Hurry, you're almost there.
A sense of letting go of
I love listening back to my work.
6-year-old Richard bent down and then stretched his back and waist like a middle-aged man. He then raised his hands over his head, like the branches of the creaking tree in front of him. His twin brother Henry waddled from point to point in the back garden to see their father's creation from various angles.
So what's mindful awareness? It's kind of like resting awareness. You know when you have a thought and you go, ooh, that moment of recognition, that is mindful awareness. So as you go through a day, you may... Actually, let's try now. For instance, sit there for 10 seconds, and if a feeling comes up, say, ooh, feeling. Or if a thought comes up, say, ooh, thinking. Okay. That moment of ooh, of realization, of the world opening up slightly for only a moment, that's what mindful awareness is. And it's an awareness that you have throughout the day, as in when you're driving, when you're eating, when you're brushing your teeth, that moment of ooh, a thought or a feeling rising to the surface and you recognizing it. Why is it useful? Well, for me, it's useful because sometimes I get caught in thought spirals, as in I'm thinking about one thing and it leads to another and it leads to another, and before I know it, I'm staring at a void in space, wondering what my life is and how my mother gave birth to me. And that's just not necessary. most of the time. And so what I do is when I have a thought or a feeling come up, especially after doing one of the meditations through Headspace, I more easily recognize thoughts and feelings come up for me. And when they rise to the surface, it's like a moment of catching it just for a second and saying, feeling. And so the question becomes, why? Why invest time in listening to mindful, soothing meditations? Why take the time out of my night to click on one of Shauna's stories under Slumber Studios and listen to that before I go to bed? What's the point? The point is, we all have pent-up anxiety and frustration and tension. And to be more mindful is to consider this. It is to make room in our lives for relaxation, for calm, for awareness. And so we have come to the end of the video. What I can recommend for you, my dear person, is find a mindful activity that speaks to you. Firstly, breath work. Always breath work. In a moment of anxiety, sit with the feeling and consider breathing. Just breathing in and out for as long as you can, for as slowly as you can, and hopefully the anxiety resides. Or subsides, sorry. And also, consider a mindful activity like coloring, like sketching, like going for a walk. We all get stressed, we all get anxious, we all have things that bottle up inside of us, and mindfulness throughout the day can help make that load a little bit lighter. So, I'm done with my mindfulness for today, and now I'm gonna go and annoy my mother. But I hope you have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and night, and I'll catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.
I know you have to go home too.